We got breaking news from Shams Charania. The Bus family is entering agreement to sell majority ownership of the Los Angeles Lakers to Mark Walter, the CEO and chairman of diversified holding company TWG Global. Jeannie Buss will continue to serve in her role as governor after the sale.
Can I stop you for a quick second and guess? Do they have a price?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, because I wanted to guess the price.
Okay. I'm one. Wow. Wow.
I didn't think we'd ever see this day.
No, neither. I think we just talked about this like
maybe about a year ago or so.
Yeah, we talked about how I don't know how much money the Buss family actually has. Like it's in the Lakers, like how much liquidated money they actually have. Like in turn, I'm not suggesting that they're poor. I'm talking about like you're the owner of a $10+ billion franchise. Yeah. I don't know what the Celtics sell for.
6.1, I think, or something like that.
It can't be 10. Could it be? It can't be 10.
Well, I think the Warriors and Knicks are around 10 or 11. You got to think the Lakers are up that way. Also, with the Celtics, I know this may be a little too deep in the weeds, but the Celtics sale didn't include the arena. So,
this can't include the Staples Center because I don't think the Staples Center is theirs. Isn't the Staples Center? Yeah, AEG, right?
Yeah. Not UMG.
Well, not that either.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean I still think they're worth more though. We're talking Los Angeles, California. I'd say 8. I'd say 8.
I don't think they'd be double digits because it's kind of like NFL territory, no?
Well, the Knicks and the Warriors are double digits. The Warriors for sure. The Knicks and the Warriors are double digits though. I believe. I think the Warriors might be 1 at like 11 or 12 valuation from like Forbes recently. I think I feel like the Knicks might be 11.
This is CNBC, so I don't know whatever. It's not Forbes, but they got Golden State at 9.4.
Is your microphone turned around? You sound like abnormally quiet today.
How about now?
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. No, yeah, they got Golden State at 9.4, and then the Knicks at 7.5. Lakers at 7.
I found a hang on. Okay. So Forbes, yeah, all right. Forbes has 7.1. AI has 8.07. What year was this Forbes that I just looked at? Was that this year? Wow. The Lakers. So Jeannie Buss is because the governor is a term that the NBA uses for owner. If I'm understanding this right, they're basically hiring her to be the face of the franchise.
Isn't that basically what the Celtics are still doing with Wick Grousbeck or whatever? Like he's selling, but he's still going to be like around.
Right. That's exactly what they're doing.
Okay.
Because
I thought he was just around until it was like final, and then he was just going away. I didn't realize
they got him locked in at least like it is final, and then at least for a few years after that. He might just stick around forever.
Man, Cuban really wanted out, didn't he? He didn't even get one of these face of the franchise gigs. He was like, "No, I'm gone. I'm out."
So you were about to go into like how the valuation of the Lakers, and we didn't think they would sell. I wonder, and how much money the Buss family actually has.
December 2024 has them at over $8 billion, just over $8 billion, I should say.
So I wonder why they, like, if you weren't that wealthy, I wonder why you just wouldn't sell a stake and not the majority stake. Like, because a stake might get you $2-3 billion, huh?
I mean, yeah. I mean, but who wants to spend $3 billion on something they don't own?
True.
Like, like, think about that. If you have the means to purchase something that's $3 billion and you don't have the final say, you probably have the means to purchase something that's $8 billion and have the final say.
That's a good point.
Like it's again, remember this, not that this can't be a profitable business. You know, Jerry Jones has shown, you know, being the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, you could turn an incredible profit doing a variety of different things. You know, Mark Davis has become he's sold off pieces of the Las Vegas Raiders, right? He is a guy who I thought 5 years ago probably had, again, in the scope of this, talking liquid asset, probably didn't have a ton of money. Now he does, because he has expertly sold off pieces of the Raiders franchise.
And he's gotten into a situation to where he owns a stadium and a franchise.
Right. Yeah, great point. That stadium is a big deal. I cannot venture a guess what Jeannie and the Bus family are worth. I'm trying to take like a quick glance, but I can't. I don't know. I have no idea. I just don't. Like Jerry, I always point to, because Jerry does 50 other things. The vending machines, the concession stands. Like, he has figured out a way. All of the stuff that he has in that stadium that belongs to him probably pays for the damn stadium.
Right.
And it might even pay for the Dallas Cowboys at this point. He's got so many different things going on.
He does the concessions for the league, don't he?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know anything else that it was the same argument I used to make with Mark Davis, or the same question I would raise about Mark Davis, is I don't know anything else that Jeannie or the Bus family do. I have no clue.
Yeah, it seems like it's just the Lakers family business type.
Yeah. And like, you're kind of operating it as a mom and pop store. My feeling is, because you see the letters, it's ESPN. I'm going on First Take tomorrow. My immediate thought is, well, they know LeBron is retiring pretty soon, so they're out. They have no Kobe, they have no LeBron, and they don't. Maybe they don't see Luka as a big needle mover in Los Angeles, and they're like, yeah, our days of earning that type of money is over. Let's get out now. You know, right ahead of LeBron James' farewell tour, whether it's, you know, next year or whatever, because that man is doing a tour. Like, there is no way LeBron is retiring, and he deserves it, by the way.
Absolutely.
There is no way that LeBron is retiring like out of the blue.
But then the crazy thing about that, and it's not LeBron, but you still got Luka.
Well, yeah, but maybe they don't. Maybe Luka's not a draw. Is Luka a superstar? Coming up next.
I'll tell you right now, he is not a superstar. He don't play defense, and I don't want to hear nothing about his stomach hurting.
What? Why did the man have a stomach ache? What is that, Kendrick Perkins? Oh, that's funny. Man got a stomach ache. Come on, Perk. First of all, Perk, don't talk about nobody's stomach. I'm so mad Perk ain't returned none of our calls.
Come on, Big Perk. Don't be like that. But yeah, this is stunning. This is stunning that this is what's actually happening here. Didn't think we'd see this.
Yeah. So the Lakers,
and they got. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Mm-hmm. That's all I was saying.
She has kids, or she doesn't have kids.
I don't think Jeannie has.
I don't think she does
kids.
either. So maybe that might play a role into it.
No one had the business down too, because it's hers. It's not really the family's anymore, right?
Right. It's hers, and if the brothers have some stake in it, you know how grimy they are. Both, you know how contentious that is. So I don't want you guys or your kids having nothing to do with this franchise.
Yeah. Oh boy. So let's see. The 66% controlling ownership of the Lakers passed. Go ahead. Tell it.
I'm sorry when they
it's
tied
okay.
the game, bro. I'm
It's,
saying
it's all right. Hey, look, for those just tuning in.
It's stressful out here, man. Come on,
Casey's-
season on the line.
Casey's why didn't you, bro? You should have just gone. I could have done it.
Come on, nah, man.
I could have taken care of it. Like it's Casey's 12-year-old, 11-year-old.
He's not in the College World Series.
No, that's all right. That's all right. He's playing in a game that determines whether they play again. And he's watching it on, whatever the app that the parents
Shout out
watch
Game
on.
Changer.
Game Changer, thank you. So he's going through it a little bit. So you won't hear any explicit language because Jesse will dump that. But if you hear random pounding of the table or random, yeah, let's go. That's all it is. It's Casey. Hey,
when you do the clap,
he's a
that
dad
cracks
too.
me up, man. That cracks me.
Yo, that's your clap. Like, yeah. It's this real rapid. It's weird.
It's supposed to be annoying too. That's the get under this other team's skin.
Well, it's yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, they tied it up in the 5th inning. But to your original point with the bus.
So Jeannie definitely doesn't have kids. Like I can tell you all of her like main partners, but she didn't have
and
kids.
it feels like we would know if Jeannie Buss had kids.
Yeah, well, I was trying to think. Well, maybe I just don't care. I don't pay attention to that stuff.
We would have.
But I feel like I remember like Jeannie doesn't have kids.
We've known Jeannie Buss our whole lives, basically.
Pretty
Like we would
much.
have seen a son or a daughter at some point, like and be like, oh, that's we see
would've seen her on
Angelique. You know what I'm saying?
Women's Appreciation Day.
Yeah.
We would've
First
seen
of
her.
all,
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
why didn't they sell to the Rambuses?
King.
They're best friends.
No, they don't have that kind of money. What was I want to see so this is like every time I see a investment thing like that, I think of Billions. Did you ever watch Billions?
I didn't. I heard it was a great
Jesse,
show.
did you watch Billions? Was fire. Billions was absolute fire. But every time I see something like a holding company, Walter has been a minority stakeholder in the Lakers since 2021 and has interest in multiple professional sports organizations, including the Dodgers, the Sparks, the Billie Jean Cup, the Cadillac Formula One team, and the Professional Women's Hockey League. This is a hell of a graphic they made for Shams too. It's got LeBron, Kobe, Shaq, Kareem, and Magic on it. It's terrific. Mark Walter owns the Dodgers. This is from Kevin O'Conman. Mark Walter owns the Dodgers, one of the biggest spenders in baseball. I'd imagine this is a good thing for the future of the Lakers too. Deep pockets in LA now for the Luka Doncic era.
I mean, yeah, but that don't matter. I guess it does. Like if you're willing
to
pay
like the aprons and
yeah.
Well, I mean, owners. I don't want to say owners. General managers have made it clear it's not the. I mean, the financial penalties suck. It's not that. It's
you can't move.
It's the restrictions that come with being a second apron team.
Barely trade.
Like you can't get better. Yeah, like. It's basically if you're buying if you're all in on your roster, you have to be all in with them literally till the wheels fall off.
Right.
And then you have to sell,
and do it all over again.
Yeah, and then start over.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. CJ McCollum, even though you might be a Sacramento King, what were you thinking, bro? Wasn't it Grant Williams was the other one too? They're like the two representatives.
Oh, the Players Association. Yeah.
I have to imagine Grant Williams had something to do with this.
Jesse hates Grant Williams.
I'm gonna make them both.
Well, that's tough.
Okay, this is crazy. So, hold on, I'm looking at something right now. So, reading Sham's tweet again.
Okay.
The Buss family entering an agreement to sell majority ownership to the Los Angeles Lakers to Mark Walter, the CEO and chairman of diversified holding company TWG Global. I'm trying to, because I'm seeing a couple of different things here. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm this isn't from like a Centel. Does TWG have something to do with Guggenheimer? The Guggenheimer group?
Yes. Guggenheim.
Guggenheim, sorry.
Yes.
Guggenheim.
Yes.
Care to guess how much they're worth?
It must be pretty crazy for you to ask me that question. So
I'll put it, this doesn't even feel real.
Okay.
$349 billion.
Jesus Christ.
What are we doing wrong?
Okay. Hang on a second. So that's the company.
Yes. Not Walter.
Yeah.
But he's the CEO of the company.
Yeah. So that's the company. So if I'm understanding this correctly, they have $325 billion in assets that they manage. And so, yeah, if you're you're the guy in charge of all of that management, you have more money than anyone could possibly imagine.
The only reason it came up because one of the guys that I'm looking at on Twitter that I follow, this is a sentence you never thought you would ever hear, but he's like, "It's over for Ballmer. He don't have Guggenheim money. That's crazy. Ballmer don't have that money." That is
Mark
crazy.
Walter bumping into Steve Ballmer. Hey, Brokey. Hey, Ballmer. How's it feel being the brokest bitch in Los Angeles?
Brokey.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Global investment and advisory financial service. Headquarters in New York, Chicago, London, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. $325+ billion in asset management. Man, that's I can't stress this. The Buss family not owning the Lakers.
That's we kind of talked about it, but we've known these people our whole lives.
Well, think too, like this isn't shade at Jeannie. You're a business owner. It's not a shade at Dr. Buss either. This is like, but Jeannie, you made the joke about the Rambuses earlier. There's probably a joke to be made, fair or not, about Rob Pelinka. Magic is constantly around the lot. Magic didn't want to be like in an official capacity anymore. He just wanted, because there's so many restrictions to what he could do, in the position that he was in. He just wants to be close to Jeannie. He just wants to help the franchise as best he can. He just wants to be the ambassador. Jeannie keeps the people she trusts the most around her. It's why the Rambis family has been around for an eternity. It's why Rob Pelinka, Kobe Bryant's agent of, I don't know how many years, is her general manager. Right. It's why Magic is always around. Like, she hires people that she trusts. Hell, she went back to her boyfriend to coach the team. Mm-hmm. She leans on all of these people to help her decide how to run this franchise. Right. And that's all over. Like, that is all gone.
They're gonna do a regular.
All of these little quirks, and I mean, they're the Los Angeles Lakers. They've been successful, but like all of these little quirks that surround the Los Angeles Lakers in prominently the Jeannie Buss era, they're all gone now. Yeah. They're all going to end.
That is crazy to think. Wow.
And there it is. Mark Walter is entering into an agreement to purchase majority ownership of the Los Angeles Lakers for a valuation of approximately $10 billion, the largest sale of a professional sports franchise in the world. $10 billion is the number for the purchase of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Wow. I would, to be honest with you, that's the right price. It's worth it. Outside of any NFL team and the Yankees, this is I mean, we can talk about NFL's NFL. We know we're doing. This is a top 3 franchise in sports.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the Cowboys, Yankees, and Lakers.
Yep, I'm with you.
10 billion is that's the price. That's the price. You know what's the trip though? Is I know we talk about like the Buss family isn't rich like Walter, right? But they ain't hurt, right? They're making enough money that they live unbelievably lavishly.
Just real quick. I don't know how well Mark's doing. He is not Steve Ballmer.
Oh,
it's not close. Now, I don't think the number that's out there on Mark is real. I don't think that's the number. Because I'm sure the partners, the company, I'm sure they're in a roundabout way involved in this.
Yeah.
He's not Steve Ballmer. Steve Ballmer is going to welcome Mark by saying, "Hey, how does it feel to be the brokest bitch in Los Angeles?"
What's up, little dude?
Steve Ballmer is still the one. Like, do not get it twisted.
What's Ballmer money?
Steve Ballmer's still him. 137.2 billion. He damn near got Guggenheim
by himself.
He's 137.2 billion.
Man.
He good. Mark's not that. Mark's not that. But salute.
By
salute.
himself.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say too was like, I don't know if I'd ever sell one of these teams, man.
But what would you? So, okay, I'm going to ask you the question, thinking I know what your answer is going to be. What would you do with it?
I just keep running it.
Yeah, but what about when you die?
They can sell it then. If I don't want to hand it down, they can sell it then. But I'm here.
Let me present something else. Let me present something else. This is a $10 billion purchase. Oh, come on, man. Legends got the Caitlin Clark video.
Oh, snap.
Man, this might be the best day ever. We got a Lakers sale. We got Legends on the Caitlin Clark video. We're going to run that here in a few minutes. What was I saying? Oh, Jeannie. She's 63. She's won titles. She's she had the greatest farewell tour in history with Kobe Bryant. She's still going to be the governor of this team. She doesn't have to have she could still be the face of this franchise without having the same financial investment to it.
That's true too.
And again, she's 63 years old, and I don't know how much of this $10 billion she's going to pocket, but it's going to be a lot of it.
Yeah.
She can live.
Yeah.
Like, Jerry is going to die, the Cowboys owner. Like, he's going to die the Cowboys owner. He's going to die the Cowboys general manager. But he also has a ton of money. His life is wrapped up in his business. Jeannie's life might not be wrapped up in the business anymore. It has been, but it might not be anymore.
True. But you're Jeannie Buss. You can be like Vivek and go on a beach at any time. You get a team in the middle of a 5-game home losing streak, just go to the beach. Go on vacation. That's what Vivek did.
Go play football. Go run routes.
Team was in the middle of a crisis. I'm on vacation in December.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, it was Christmas time. I mean, the Kings did decide to fire their head coach like Christmas Eve.
So look,
they fired one on Mother's Day and the other one like right before Christmas or right after, whatever it was.
The point being, I can live my life and still own the team.
Well, it's a good point, Kenny. And I got news for you, pal. The whole city will hate you. And don't you dare think about tweeting or posting on Instagram.
Don't you ever think about being positive ever in your life.
Ever.
What did he say? He was happy to be an American citizen or something.
They killed him.
Memorial Day,
yeah, destroyed him. Been in America 50 years, everybody. Oh yeah, draft a point guard, pal. Okay. What was the tweet? Oh, don't give up. Work hard.
Give up.
Keep grinding. No, boo. Sell the team.
Give up on owning a team.
We'll come back. That's your problem, this mentality of not giving up. You should have given up years ago.